Who edits Google Sheets manually anymore? This AI agent did all the work for me. In this video, watch me instruct an AI to create financial reports in Google Sheets. AI will write all the formulas, format spreadsheets, create charts, and calculate KPIs while I sit and relax. Guys, this workflow just absolutely blew my mind. Like, I have spent so many hours in spreadsheets using Excel or Google Sheets, just manually creating formulas, creating charts, adding them to the presentations. It's insane amount of time that I have spent in these sheets. So here is how the spreadsheet looks that we're going to give an AI to. And here is just to give you a little peek of what AI created. So all of it was created by AI. I didn't do anything. So here he did all the calculations, all the formulas. He did the formatting, created these charts, added the cash flow analysis, and like everything was formatted and calculated by AI. And so in this video, I'm gonna show you exactly how all of it happened in real time. So make sure to stay for this video. So the first part will be on how to set up the AI, how to give access an AI to your Google Sheets. So it will take around 4 minutes, and then we will set up AI, and then we will start prompting to get this super amazing result. So stay tuned. First, we have to give this access to the agent. So let me just share you how to do that, because the workflow, well, first of all, you have to do it one time for each workspace apps that you want to use. For example, if you want to connect Google Sheets, Google Docs, or Google Slides, you have to do this setup for each separate app, because there's a different API for each app. But the good thing is that once you do it, then you can use it like all the time. So let me just walk you through the steps on how to do it. I myself, I'm not a professional, so I will make sure to follow also a guide that I created. So yeah, for example, we have also a documentation that you can find on our webpage. I will make sure to insert a link in the description below. And here is the entire workflow on how you can give access to the workspace apps to the AI agent. So, okay, so let's just start with the first step, which is we need to go to the console, Google Console. When we are here, we need to create a new project. So we're clicking here at the workspaces, and then we create a new project. Once we're creating, here we can give a name, for example, test project for sheets. Let's just click create, and here we can see that it is creating. Okay, and once we have created it, we can go to APIs here, APIs and services. Okay, and now we need to go to the library. There are so many pop-ups here. At the library. So the good thing is that for all of these APIs, the entire workflow is the same. The only difference is this step specifically when you're searching for the specific API. So at this point, we need to give access agent to the Google Sheets API. So we're looking for Google Sheets, but you can also search here for Google Slide or Google Docs. But yeah, so this is basically the only step that is different. So now we're clicking on it. Let's just click on it and let's enable it. Now we need to wait for some time because apparently my internet isn't that fast, or the console itself isn't that fast. Okay, so now that we are here, we need to go to the credentials section. And here we need to press the create credentials and select a service account. Here again, we need to give the account name. So again, my Google sheets, for example. And now we can just press create and continue. We don't have to do these steps, just done. Okay, let's stay in the credentials page, and now we need to select here the newly created account. So this is my account, my Google Sheets that I just created. And here we need to click on the keys tab, and here add key and create a new key. And here we can, the JSON file is all good. We can just press create. And now you can see my downloads. I will make sure to blur it. So yeah, and now we have an JSON file. So this is exactly what we needed. And now we need to go actually back to the services, back to the service account. Okay, so, and now you need to just simply copy the email that we have created. So here we can press the copy to clipboard, and now we have the email ready. The next thing that we need to go, we need to go to the spreadsheet where we want to give access to the agent. So at this point, here is my cash flow analysis example data. And here I'm going to click share. And here I will copy, paste the email address that I just created actually in this Google Workspace. And here I need to choose the editor and just click share. So the first thing to start creating a Google Sheets file. So first we have to go to chat.ajelix.com. This is the agent we're going to use for this video. And so here you can see the platform. So I'm just going to quickly walk you through the platform and through the setup so we could get the best possible output for this video. So the first thing we have to do is to add prompt. I already created a prompt previously, so I'm just, no, this isn't the right one. I think I had another prompt saved here somewhere. So let me just, okay, so here's the prompt that we are going to use for this for this use case. So the prompt is like access the spreadsheet, and then I'm just going to add the spreadsheet link that we gave Access AI to. And then we're asking AI to create a profit and loss statement sheet based on the data. Yeah, so there are other things that we need that we're asking to use the color and to add formatting, and so that there are no errors in the sheet. Okay, so the next thing we need to do is we need to make sure that we are in the agent mode, because the chat is for light tasks, it's for quick chatting, it's for planning, research, just light research, but agent is for complex workflows like this one. So for example, to generate files, presentations, perform advanced multi-step workflows. So then we're using the agent mode. The next thing we need to make sure is that we're using the right model for this task. Currently, so here you can see all the available models that we have on this platform. And at this point, for this task, you can either choose this model. As you can see, the intelligence is quite good. But you can also use this model because it's specifically designed to work for different applications. So here you can read that it is pretty good at operating in Word, Excel, PowerPoint files, and it also includes Google Apps Workspace apps. So, and it has pretty solid intelligence. So you can either choose this model, or you can either choose this model. So I'm going to go for this model. But yeah, you can choose either of them because they are the most, there will be best at performing these specific tasks. At this point, I wouldn't choose these models because you can see here that the intelligence level is so much more lower. So the output will be just vague, and yeah, I wouldn't choose them for such a complex task like this one. Another thing we need to make sure is that here, the AI skills, that we have enabled Google Sheets, and I have already enabled it, so that's all good, because if you won't enable it, AI won't be able to perform this task, and then it will just get back to you, hey, I don't see that I have enabled, I don't have this skill. So you always have to make sure that if you're using a specific workflow, you have enabled a specific skill. As the time goes on, we will add more different kinds of skills. Here you can see all the core skills that you can't change. So these are like basic, like web search or PDF creation. But these we will add several other skills that will be optional and tailored for specific workflows. So yeah, enable the Google Sheets skill. And the last thing we need to do is we downloaded a file from the Google console. So we right here, I have already added this file to the chat. So we need to add this file to the chat so that AI has an access to this data. Okay, and so we're all set. This workflow will take some time. So when I'm gonna hit send, I will make sure to separate my screen into two halves so that you can see live how AI is reasoning and what is happening in the Google Sheets. And this workflow in total will take us around 15 minutes to complete. The next screens that you will see, I have already edited them because it's just AI is thinking for 3 minutes and then he gives the output. So you don't have to sit through all the 20 minutes and doing nothing and just watching how AI performs. That's something you can do later on when you try it for yourself. But yeah, I'm gonna hit send, and then I'm gonna get back to you. So at this point, we can see the reasoning. So we have sent the message and we can see how AI is reasoning. He's accessing the sheet. He's trying to understand the prompt and what he needs to do to complete the task. And so and here we can see that the AI has added the P&L statement, another sheet. So here you can see, and he has also added a calculations. So here you can see that all the formulas are dynamic. Everything is dynamic. These are real formulas that you can use further on to adjust the data, and everything will change automatically. And yeah, so I have adjusted the screen so you can see both how the agent is working and how the chat is, what is happening in the chat. And so, yeah, at this point, we can see that AI has calculated different kinds of profit and loss, KPIs, formulas, and yeah. So now he has added the formatting. So we asked him to use our brand color. So he has used it. This is my brand color, and he has also applied a currency and other total calculations, and he has adjusted the column width because we asked him to the sheet to be professional. So this is also what we got. And at this point, and yeah, all the formulas, they're all dynamic. And at this point, you can see that he has used dollar signs. So that's also one thing that you should add in the prompt at the beginning. What kind of currency are you using so that AI knows what to use. Otherwise, he will just use something that he wants to. All the formulas are dynamic, so he has also added the totals for the sheet. So I think he's also finishing already. Yeah, so here's the description. So he has finished the task, and yeah, just giving a brief intro what he did and things like that. Okay, so at this point, we're gonna send another prompt. So we're gonna ask AI to create a bar chart to compare the current year versus prior year. And so and yeah, so we'll see what he will create. So yeah, what kind of chart he will create. We can see that AI has created a data to create a chart, and here he has already added the revenue streams, the comparison between current year versus prior year, and yeah, so it's a bar chart with the revenue streams. And yeah, it has applied a brand colors because I asked the brand colors and asked for matching styles. So yeah, all the data is once again dynamic. These are real charts, they are not pictures. And so, and he added another chart because we asked for the analysis, so he created another one. So this is how you can iterate. So yeah, you can move, adjust the charts as you wish, so they are dynamic. You can ask AI to create more charts. You can create dashboards in Google Sheets. You can ask him to edit these charts. At this point, AI has finished the task, the things that we asked, and here you can see that he's writing the summary of all the things that he has done and created in the sheet. So yeah, basically that's it. The next thing we're going to do, we will add another prompt. So I'm going to ask an AI to create a cash flow analysis in your sheet to make sure it's formatted and professionally using the same brand colors. So yeah, and again, we're inserting the prompt, and we'll see what he will create now. And so this will be the last task for this use case. So we added a prompt, and here we can see that AI agent this time prepared a work plan. So sometimes he prepares a work plan when the prompt isn't that clear. Sometimes it doesn't. So here you can see what is amazing about the work plan, because you can see the reasoning behind the Agentic AI. So what he has reasoned, and that you can approve even before hitting send. So again, here already in the screen, we could see that AI already created a new sheet with cash flow analysis, and you can see all the formulas that he has calculated. Again, everything is dynamic. And there are even additional calculations. So here also you can see the currency, it's in pounds. So again, as I mentioned previously, you have to, if you want to use specific currency, you have to give AI instructions about that one. So we asked for a chart. So again, AI, it looks like AI has already created a table to create a chart, the data. The table for the data to create a chart. So again, and here we can see that the chart pops up, and he has already calculated one KPI, so it's the net cash flow. So we'll see what he will calculate next. And yeah, I love it. I love that he has even added formatting to positive and negative values in the cash flow analysis sheet. So yeah, we'll see what he will do. And yeah, again, all the formulas are dynamic, and everything is calculated realistically. Again, the chart. And okay, so what happened? Somehow AI deleted the cash flow analysis sheet that we just had, and he just dropped us to the profit and loss statement. So he deleted the cash flow analysis, and because he had problems, he had errors, and so he reasoned, okay, it will be faster for me to just delete the newly created sheet rather than trying to fix it. So again, we're doing everything again from the scratch. He already added a new calculations, already added chart data calculations, and yeah, another chart popped up. And what he's doing right now, just waiting for the results. And okay, so he already added some values in the chart. And here in this sheet, no, it's still pounds. I thought for a second that he used euro signs. But okay, so, and that is a wrap up. Here is a summary. So he has finished the calculations and everything, and we can see the chart that he has created. So it's a fully interactive real chart where we can further on adjust it. So all the data is just calculations from the data set that we gave him. And so yeah, and here is the profit and loss statement that we created. And yeah, actually, it looks pretty amazing. I especially love the profit loss statement. Oh, and here you could see the sheet that we had with the data. And so yeah, so this is, I think, super amazing way to work in a Google Sheet. Okay, guys, so thank you so much for watching. Just to wrap it up, I just wanted to show you just other examples that I have created with using agents. So for example, this dashboard was created using Google Sheets using Google Sheets data. And see here, you can see that the AI just created, this was a one prompt shot. And here, like, all the charts are interactive, like everything is super interactive. And he created all the KPIs, and we can even change the modes, and the possibilities are just super amazing using agents. We have also another video on Agentic AI, how to work in Google Sheets with Agentic AI. Make sure to check that out, and check also other like things, how to create reports from Google Sheets data, or how to create landing pages or applications. So all of it is possible here using chat.ajelix.com. So if you enjoyed this video, I would really appreciate a comment, a subscribe, like, so we know that it's useful for people to, so we could continue recording these videos. And yeah, so thank you very much, and see you the next time.